Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Big Mike here. Hey, last time we put some content out, it was our live, and the storm was rolling in. That was Wednesday, and then right after our live, we went live with Brian over at the Vineyard Farmhouse. Well, the storm hit. We had to abandon the live and get into our storm shelter inside of our house that we had put in. It was built with the house and everything. So we just let the thing roll on Brian's show. I mean, the thunder came, the hail came, the winds came, but no tornado. Thank you, Lord. No tornado. But we were able, after it passed over us, get back on the live with Brian. So hopefully you guys were there, you watched that. But hey, it was a scary moment for a while, but the aftermath, look at this. Look at this. A beautiful, beautiful morning. It's about 31, 32 degrees, and it's just gorgeous. I'm telling you guys, look at that. I just did a video 360. You should be proud of me. I'm getting more creative. I'm not like Jess over at the Vineyard Farmhouse. Not Jess at the Vineyard Farmhouse. Jess over at Tree Haven. It's a little early in the morning, but anyway, we're doing it. There's no real damage. We did have some damage. It pulled the screws up off of this end of our picnic area, or as I call it, my bike storage area. Okay, it did. All the screws popped up off of there, and that thing was flapping. So the winds were coming directly out of the west, and I mean, they were vicious. I mean, we had branches fall and stuff like that, but we always have that. And but we got to do some branch cleanup, maintenance, and stuff like that. But this morning, I came outside, and I told everybody on the live, I always miss special moments, cute moments, whatever, with Georgie. So this morning I came out and I put my phone in my pocket and threw scratch out for the chickens. Of course, they were waiting at the door when I came out, and I threw some scratch out there, and I hadn't seen Georgie that morning. So I went back in to put the scoop back. I came back out, and there's Georgie. So check this out. This is Georgie. When I came back out, he's checking on his chickens. Well, there's Georgie. He's monitoring his chickens, making sure nobody's fighting. You're a good kitty. You're a good kitty. See, he's just checking stuff out, making sure everybody's minding their P's and Q's. All right. Have a good day, Georgie. Now you can't train a cat to do that. If you have a cat, you know cats do whatever cats want to do. So Georgie was born in a pasture right across from us. And Mama Cat that we used to have, if you go way back, we have videos of Mama Cat. Someone had dropped her off pregnant, and Georgie was from that litter. And of course, as everybody knows, cats can have babies from several different tomcats, and he must have came from the black version of the tomcat, or whoever was dating her at the time. So he's the last one. We gave everyone away. Everybody has a mission out there at somebody's farm and stuff like that. I know we gave some to LG and Amy, and people, they came and got them. And Georgie is the last of them. And Georgie is just one of those cats. I mean, I find him sleeping in the chicken, in the laying boxes. He eats chicken food and stuff like that. So always like to get Georgie in some of these videos. So let me turn this around. Hopefully Terrie cuts that part out, because she hates when I say, hey, let me turn this around. So really, there's no real damage We had some branches fall, but that's normal around here, pine branches. That's as they grow, they just drop branches and stuff like that. Branch in the pond right there. So we're trying to find something that eats algae out of a pond. So if anybody knows of anything, and also another thing is, if anybody knows anything about installing a pump, we have the pump. I'm not so bright. I guess I could read watch some YouTubes and stuff like that, but I'd like to get this fountain or this waterfall back into business. So I've got a sump pump, and I don't know if a sump pump is supposed to be running all the time, but we really need to get something so we can get this algae out of here. As you guys know, the cranes, the heat and everything took all of our koi fish out of there. So there's more. This old tree, I'm thinking it's dying because everything looks dried out on these branches and stuff like that. And every storm, I just get a pile of branches I got to clean up. So the trash guy, they called and they said, hey, we're running behind. We won't be able to get your trash today. And they missed last week because of a storm. And but I still got to get that bill out, right? If I don't get the bill out, they'll stop picking up my trash, even though they're not picking up my trash. So I'm gonna have to head over there to Stewart and have a few words with some people. Look at chicken. Look at Mama Chicken. She's over and eating whatever's left of the grain that the rancher put out for the chickens. He said, yeah, he goes, I hope I didn't startle your chickens. And I said, what? He goes, well, I came over there and you had a flock of chickens over there eating from the last time. And I said, well, I said, I can't control my chickens. He goes, oh, no. He goes, that's fine. He goes, I just want to make sure I didn't disturb him, because we always give him and his wife 2 dozen eggs every other week. And just trying to be neighborly, and they help us out. Anytime I need some help, they help out. And he has an auction company that auctions off like old farms and stuff like that. So anytime, that's how I got the trailer way over there, that red horse trailer. I got that from him. He found it at an auction because he knew I needed one, and I got it on the cheap. These are some of the branches we threw over here from this old tree that's above me. We've got to clean this area up. Got to clean that up. You chickens, what are you doing? That big Brahma right there, it lost a toe, so he walks kind of funny. And that's old Red. He gets beat up every day by FDR because he jumps on the hens he's not supposed to. But hey, I just wanted to show you guys that we're on the live, that the storm came, it went. I think it hit Arkansas and north of us a little harder. I know Jason up there, it ripped the metal off his building, his tiny house, because we clocked it down here at 75 miles an hour. So he must have had some hellified winds up there. The turkeys enjoyed it. I'm telling you guys, if you don't have turkeys, these turkeys, now they don't lay eggs all year round. Somebody said that they do because they give them a protein supplement. What you guys doing? You gonna lay eggs inside the tree? That's where Terrie has to check every day, and she gets eggs out of there. They love laying eggs in there. But I was up at Chrissy's at Beeline Feed, and there's a guy who raises turkeys And he says he gives them a supplement, and he has them in a barn, and I guess it's temperature controlled. And he gets eggs all year round because he sells the eggs to people. But it is, we don't do that. We just let them do it naturally. The spring will come, they'll start laying eggs. And, but look at him. Look at, right there. See that one that's all there? Yeah, look at that white head. That means he's getting a little rambunctious and he wants to mate. Yeah. And that's the color there, guys. See that color on that head? If you go out turkey hunting and you have a decoy, you need to paint the head that color. When it's all white, other toms go crazy and they come and attack your decoy. Hey, hunting tip for the day. Paint that decoy head white. But that right there, that turkey right there, that's Brian. This turkey right here is Jess. Yeah. And you guys know who you are. Now this one right here, that's Tommy Tom. That's Tom right there, Tom the turkey. Okay? And he's named after Tom at Home with Tom and Rhonda. Yeah. Yeah, look at him. I just can't put them two together. Those two get along. Brian and Jess get along. Now, the funny thing about that, if one of them is on top of a hen, then the other one jumps on top of the Tom that's on top of the hen. Did I get that right? The Tom on the hen gets jumped on by the Tom that's on the hen. Anyway, they're crazy. So we're going to here shortly move all those blue slates over into this pen. These two, if anybody needs an AM Samani rooster, I've got one right there to give away. I got another rooster. Ooh, you just got pet. That rooster, that's Jared's offspring. He is a cross between an Americana and an AM Samani. So, and he'll probably go into the stew pot, into deep freezer camp. And so we have to get rid of those because we're going to be putting all the blue slates over into this pen, and all the royal palms will be in that pen for when they start breeding and laying eggs. So we won't let them brood because it's too tight of quarters. We'll take the eggs and we will incubate them. We should be good to go because we love turkey eggs. All right, let's see who's in here. Oh, and by the way, there's Babe. Babe, the blue tractor. Hey guys, what are you guys doing? You didn't have to leave. Our Moran likes her privacy. That's one of our cherry Jaegers. She's laying already. All right, I'm sorry, Mama. I'm sorry, she's making a nest. Gotta close this up. They hate when you bother them. What are you doing, Mama? What are you doing? I know, right? You know they say it's bad luck if you walk underneath a ladder. All right. So yeah, we parked Babe out here. And the pasture is still not ready to be cut. I'm still working the issues with the rancher next door that's on this side, that I can tear out that entire fence line across there so I can put woven wire and bob wire up for them, and I can get my goats in here. Because I've got goats, and I got an offer from Jerry. Terrie will put it up there in the description at Butler Family Farm. They have graciously offered one of their young baby donkeys to us, and I think that once we get this fenced and I can get this rancher over here to say, hey, can I tear down your old nasty, your cows don't stay into your pasture fence? And he's just a cantankerous old guy. So we're gonna have to do something, because I'm gonna be paying for it. He doesn't have to do nothing, and he just doesn't entertain any conversation about touching his fence line. And I guess you get that, and I'd hate to just have to put a fence line right next to it, goes down the whole thing. It just doesn't make sense. I'm trying to be neighborly, I'm paying for it, and he just don't, because I got to get this goat barn going here. I want to see our plans come through. Terrie wants goats. Yep. Now this is a hydrostatic. I know David over at Come On has a manual shift and stuff like that, but hey, she's only a 25 horsepower tractor. Okay. She's got a great heavy duty brush hog on her, got a bucket. That's all I needed. I'm not tearing down fences. I'm not digging up trees and knocking them over and clearing land. That's all been done for me. So I just needed a tractor. Picks up 2,500 pound. It's got the things rated at, no, not 2,500 pounds. What it was, 1,700 pounds. And if people don't know this, LS, okay? LS Tractors over in Korea is actually the LG Corporation, okay? And they make, if your tractor is a 35 horsepower or less, it's made by LG Corporation, most of them. And those ones are bad boy tractors. What do you tell us? Of course, LG tractor. New Holland, which is the other blue tractor, if it's 35 horsepower or less, they build the frame and the drivetrain for those tractors. And then Massey Ferguson. All those tractors that's been around the U.S. for all those years, if it's a 35 horsepower or below, those are all made by LG Corporation in Korea, shipped over to the States, and they're assembled here. And then those companies put their own tags on them and their own paint and stuff like that. So all we needed was this. Number one, mowing out here in the pasture and stuff like that was absolutely killing my zero turn because it gets so thick. Because this all used to be cattle country out here, and then they sold it off. And it does the job. But to each his own. You got to buy the tractor that fits the work you want to do. No one tractor is so much better than another tractor. They all break down. They all need serviced. But I'm really enjoying the tractor talk between Tim over at Ridge Life and David at Come On. And of course, there you go. You got 3 Mississippi in there with Kenny and that lawn tractor. And that lawn tractor is smaller than my lawn tractor. Okay? But hey, you buy a tractor for what you need it for. So there you go. So hey guys, I just wanted to get on here and tell you, if you were on the lives and we had to run for safety that night on Wednesday night when we were on with Brian at the Vineyard Farmhouse, everything was okay. We just had heavy winds. We had a lot of rain. This whole thing was just a sponge. And because Terrie had to come out, it was late. I guess it was around 10:30, 11 o'clock, because she left the light on in the shop in here. And she went out there and she said it is just 2 inches of rain outside on the ground and stuff. So, hey, we love you guys. Hey, be safe. The storms are going to be coming, but everybody goes through this. Just wanted to share with you guys. And if you're going to the meetup, we got big news. You got to be on our live. You got to be on our live on Sunday. We got big news. All right. I got off the phone yesterday with a channel, and they're coming, and we're going to tell you who that is on Sunday, this coming Sunday. So, hey guys, we love you. be kind to one another, help somebody in need, and always, always think of that. Hey, and if you're in Oklahoma, enjoy this beautiful weather we got today. Love you guys, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.